wish come true. All I want for Christmas is you.
Yeah, we got one.
Good to see you. How are you? Are you doing well? I know.
Microphone test, 1 2 1 2 2 2. Microphone test, 1 2 1 2 1 2. Check 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 2 2. Good.
But the very I'll give it to someone special, special. Once bitten and twice shy. I keep my distance, but you still catch my eye. Tell me, baby, do you recognize me? Well, it's been a year, it doesn't surprise me. Happy Christmas. I wrapped it up and sent it with a note saying I love you. I meant it. Now I know what a fool I've been. But if you kissed me now, I know you'd fool me again. Last Christmas I gave you my heart, but the very next day you gave it away. This year, to save me from tears, I'll give it to someone special, special. Last Christmas I gave you my heart, but the very next day you gave it away. This year, to save me from tears, I'll give it to someone special, special. Oh, oh, baby. Crowded room, friends with tired eyes. I'm hiding from you and your soul advice. My God, I thought you were someone to rely on. Me, I guess I was a shoulder to cry on. A face on a lover with a fire in his heart. A man undercover, but you tore me apart. Ooh, ooh, now I found the real love. You'll never fool me again. Last Christmas I gave you my heart, but the very next day you gave it away. This year, to save me from tears, I'll give it to someone special, special. Last Christmas It is the night of our dear Savior's birth. Long lay the world in sin and error pining, till He appeared and the soul felt its worth. A thrill of hope, the weary world rejoices, for yonder breaks a new and glorious morn. Fall on your knees, or hear the angel voices. Oh, night divine, oh, night when Christ was born. Oh, night divine, oh, night, oh, night divine. His love is love, and His gospel is and in His name all oppression shall cease. Sweet hymns of joy in grateful chorus raise we, let all within us praise His holy name. Christ is the Lord. Then ever praise we. Oh, night divine, Noel, oh, night divine. 'Cause the Lord is with us. He is with us. Silent night, holy night, all is gone, all is bright, round the virgin mother and child. Holy infant, so tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace, sleep in heavenly peace. Silent night, holy night, shepherds quake at the sight, glory stream from heaven apart, heavenly hosts sing hallelujah. Christ the Savior is born. Christ the Savior is born. Silent night, holy night, Son of God, love's pure light, radiant beams from thy holy face. With the dawn of redeeming grace, Jesus, Lord, at thy birth, Jesus, Lord, at thy Say the little lamb to the shepherd boy. Do you hear boy to the mighty king. Do you know what I know? In your palace, warm mighty king. Do you know what I know? Oh, a child shivers in the cold. Let us bring him silver and gold. Let us bring him silver and gold. Oh yeah. Oh, said the king to the people everywhere. Yeah, listen to what I say. Pray for peace, and people everywhere. Oh yeah, listen to what I say. Oh, the child, for the child sleeping in the night, he will bring us goodness and light. Yes, he will bring us goodness and light. Yes, he will. I know he will. Oh, yes, he will. Do you hear? Do you hear? Hear what I do? You hear? Do you know? Hear what I know? What I hear? What I hear? Do you know? Do you know? Do you know? Do you know what I know?
Mary, did you know that your baby boy would one day walk on water?
Mary, did you know that your baby boy would save our sons and daughters? Did you know that your baby boy has come to make you new? This child that you delivered will soon deliver you.
Mary, did you know that your baby boy will give sight to a blind man? Mary, did you know that your baby boy will calm the storm with his hand? Did you know that your baby boy has walked where angels trod? When you kiss your little baby, you kiss the face of God. Did you know? Mary, did you know? Mary, did you know?
The blind will see, the deaf will hear, the dead will live again. The lame will leap, the dumb will speak, the praises of the Lamb.
Mary, did you know that your baby boy is Lord of all creation? Mary, did you know that your baby
one day rule the nation. Do you know that your baby boy is heaven's perfect lamb?
That sleeping child you're holding is the great
Did you know? It's Christmas time. There's no need to be afraid. At Christmas time, we let in light and we banish shade. And in our world of plenty, we can spread a smile of joy. Throw your arms around the world at Christmas time. But say a prayer, pray for the other ones. At Christmas time, it's hard, but when you're having fun, there's a world outside your window, and it's a world of dread and fear, where the only water flowing is the bitter sting of tears. Every the first Noel, the angel did say, was to certain poor shepherds in fields as they lay.
In fields where they lay keeping their sheep on a cold winter's night that was so deep. Noel, Noel,
Born is the King of Israel. They looked up, and they saw a star shining in the east, beyond them far.
into the earth it gave great light, so it continued both day and night. Noel, 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 Noel,
Born is the King of Israel. Noel, Noel, Noel. Born is the King. Noel, Noel.
Noel,
Born is the King of Israel. Noel, 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 Noel. Born is the King. Born is the King of Born is the King of Israel.
Grandma got run over by a reindeer walking home from our house Christmas Eve. You can say there's no such thing as Santa, but as for me and Grandpa, we believe. She'd been drinking too much eggnog, and we begged her not to go. But she forgot her medication, and she staggered out the door into the snow. When we found her Christmas morning at the scene of the attack, she had hoof prints on her forehead, and and incriminating claws marks on her back. Grandma got run over by a reindeer walking home from our house Christmas Eve. You can say there's no such thing as Santa, but as for me and Grandpa, we believe. Now we're all so proud of Grandpa. He's been taking this so well. See him in there watching football, drinking beer and playing cards with Cousin Mel. It's not Christmas without Grandma. All the family's dressed in black, and we just can't help but wonder, should we open up her gifts or send them back? Send them back! Grandma got run over by a reindeer walking home from our house Christmas Eve. You can say there's no such thing as Santa, but as for me and Grandpa, we believe. Now the goose is on the table, and the pudding made of fig. And the blue and silver candles that would just have matched the hair in Grandma's wig. I've warned all my friends and neighbors, better watch out for yourselves. They should never give a license to a man who drives a sleigh and plays with elves. Grandma got run over by a reindeer walking home from our house Christmas Eve. Now you can say there's no such thing as Santa, but as for me and Grandpa, we believe.
Sing it, Grandpa.
Grandma got run over by a reindeer walking home from our house Christmas Eve. You can say there's no such thing as Santa, but as for me and Grandpa, we believe.
Merry Christmas.
Joy to the world, the Lord is come. Let earth receive her King. Let every heart prepare him room, and heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing. Oh, joy to the earth, the Savior reigns. Let men their songs employ, while fields and floods
been a busy blur. Don't think I have the energy to add to my already mad rush just cause it's 'tis the season. The perfect gift for me would be completions and connections left from last year. Ski shop encounter, most interesting. Had his number but never the time. Most of 81 pass along those lines. So deck those halls, trim those trees, raise up cups of Christmas cheer. I just need to catch my breath. Christmas by myself this year. Calendar picture, frozen landscape, chill this room for 24 days. Evergreen, sparkling snow, get this winter over with. Flashback to springtime, saw him again. Would have been good to go for lunch. Couldn't agree and we were both free. We tried, we said we'd keep in touch. Didn't of course till summertime. Out to the beach to his boat, could I join him? No, this time it was me. Sunburn in the 3rd degree. Now the calendar's just one page, of course I am excited. Tonight's the night I've set my mind not to do too much about it. Dashing through the snow, cause I bundled up too tight. Last minute, have to do a few cards, a few calls because it's RSVP. No thanks, no party lights, it's Christmas Eve. Gonna relax, turn down all of my invites. Last fall, I had a night to myself. Same guy called, Halloween party. Waited all night for him to show. This time his car wouldn't tow. Forget it, it's cold, it's getting late. Trudge on home to celebrate in a quiet way. Unwind, doing Christmas right this time. AP has provided me with the world's smallest turkey. Already in the oven, nice and hot. Oh damn, guess what I forgot? So on with the boots, back out in the snow to the only all-night grocery. When what to my wondering eyes should appear in the line is that guy I've been chasing all year. And in this one alone, he said, need to break this year's been crazy. I said me too, but why are you? You mean you forgot cranberries too? Then suddenly we laughed and laughed, caught on to what was happening. That Christmas magic's brought this tale to a very happy ending. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, couldn't miss this one this year. 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 Merry Christmas, couldn't miss this one this year.
Merry Christmas, and Christmas comes this time each year. Well, way up north where the air gets cold, there's a tale about Christmas that you've all been told. And a real famous cat all dressed up in red, and he spends the whole year working out in his sled. It's the little Saint Nick, little Saint Nick. It's the little Saint Nick, little Saint Nick. Just a little bobsled, we call it old Saint Nick. But she'll walk into the bargain with a 4-speed stick. She's candy apple red with the ski for a wheel, and with Santa hit the gas, man, just watch her peel. It's the little Saint Nick, little Saint Nick. It's the little Saint Nick, little Saint Nick. Run, run, reindeer. Run, run, reindeer. Run, run, reindeer. Run, run, reindeer. Don't miss no one. And hauling through the snow.
lightning speed, worth a half a dozen deer with the hoodie to lead. He's gotta wear his goggles 'cause the snow really flies, and he's cruising every path with a little surprise. It's the little Saint Nick, Saint Nick. It's the little Saint Nick, Saint Nick. Merry Christmas, Christmas comes this time each year. Merry Christmas, Christmas comes this time each year. Merry Christmas, Christmas comes this time.
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas!
Here comes Santa Claus, here comes Santa Claus, right down Santa Claus Lane. Vixen and Blitzen and all his reindeer are pulling on the rein. Bells are ringing, children singing, all is merry and bright. Hang your stocking, say your prayers, 'cause Santa Claus comes tonight. Here comes Santa Claus, here comes Santa Claus, right down Santa Claus Lane. He's got a bag that is filled with toys for the boys and girls again. Hear those sleigh bells jingle, jangle, what a beautiful sight. Jump in bed, cover up your head, 'cause Santa Claus comes tonight. Here comes Santa Claus,
Here comes Santa Claus.
right down Santa Claus Lane.
He doesn't care if you're rich or poor.
For he loves you just the same.
Santa knows that we're God's children.
That makes everything right,
Fill your hearts with the Christmas cheer.
'cause Santa Claus comes tonight.
Here comes Santa Claus.
Here comes Santa Claus.
Right down Santa Claus Lane.
He'll come around when the chimes ring out, then it's Christmas morn again.
Peace on earth will come to all if we just follow the light.
Fill your hearts with the Christmas cheer, 'cause Santa Claus comes tonight.
Peace on earth will come to all.
If we just follow the light.
Let's give thanks to the Lord above.
'Cause Santa Claus comes tonight.
'Cause Santa Claus comes tonight.
Let's give thanks to the Lord above. 'Cause Santa Claus comes tonight. Tonight. Tonight.
The mood is right, the spirit's up. We're here tonight, and that's enough. Simply having a wonderful Christmas time. Simply having a wonderful Christmas time. The party's on, the feeling's here. That only comes this time of year. Simply having a wonderful Christmas time. Simply having a wonderful Christmas time. The choir of children sing their song. Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding.
We're simply having a wonderful Christmas time. Simply having a wonderful Christmas time. The word is out about the town to lift a glass. Oh, don't look down. Simply having a wonderful Christmas time. The choir of children sing their song. They practiced all year long. Ding dong, 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 dong, dong. The party's on, the spirit's up. We're here tonight, and that's enough. Simply having a wonderful Christmas time. We're simply having a wonderful Christmas time. The mood is right, the spirit's up. We're here tonight. Oh, that's enough. We're simply having a wonderful Christmas time. Simply having a wonderful Christmas time. Simply having a wonderful Christmas time. Wonderful Christmas time.
This is my winter song to you. A storm is coming soon. It rolls in from the sea. My voice a beacon in the night. My words will be your light to carry you to me. Is love alive? Is love? Is love alive? Is love? Is love alive? Is love? Is love alive?
They say that things just cannot grow beneath the winter snow, or so I have been told. They say we're buried far, just like a distant star. I simply cannot hold. Is love alive? Is love? Is love alive? Is love? Is love alive? Is love?
Is love alive?
Yeah.
This is my winter song. December never felt so wrong. 'Cause you're not where you belong. Inside my arms. Oh. Oh. I still believe in summer days.
The seasons always change.
And life will find a way.
I'll be a harvest of light,
Just send it out tonight.
so we can start again.
Yeah.
His love alive,
Is love,
His love alive,
is love alive?
His love alive.
Is love alive?
This is my winter song. December
On the first day of Christmas, my true love gave to me a partridge in a pear tree.
On the second day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 2 turtle doves and a partridge in a pear tree. On the third day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves and a partridge in a pear tree.
On the fourth day of Christmas, my
True love gave to me
4 calling birds,
3 French hens, 2 turtle doves and a partridge in a pear tree.
On the fifth day of Christmas, my true love gave to me
5 golden rings,
4 calling birds,
3 French hens, 2 turtle doves and a partridge in a pear tree.
On the sixth day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 6 geese a-laying,
5 golden rings,
4 calling birds,
3 French hens, 2 turtle doves and a partridge in a pear tree. On the 7th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 7 swans a-swimming,
6 geese a-laying,
5 golden rings,
4 calling birds,
3 French hens, 2 turtle doves and a partridge in a pear tree. On the 8th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 8 maids a milking, 7 swans a swimming, 6 geese a laying, 5 golden rings,
4 calling birds,
3 French hens, 2 turtle doves and a partridge in a pear tree.
On the 9th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 9 drummers drumming, 8 maids a milking,
7 swans a swimming,
6 geese a-laying,
5 golden rings,
4 calling birds,
3 French hens, 2 turtle doves and a partridge in a pear tree.
On the 10th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 10 pipers piping, 9 drummers drumming,
8 maids a milking, 7 swans a swimming,
6 geese a-laying,
5 golden rings,
4 calling birds,
3 French hens, 2 turtle doves and a partridge in a pear tree. On the 11th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 11 ladies dancing, 2 pipers piping,
9 drummers drumming,
8 maids a milking, 7 swans a swimming,
6 geese a-laying,
5 golden rings,
4 calling birds,
3 French hens, 2 turtle doves and a partridge in a pear tree.
On the 12th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 12 lords a-leaping,
Ladies dancing,
9 drummers drumming,
8 maids a milking, 7 swans a swimming,
6 geese a-laying,
5 golden rings,
4 calling birds,
3 French hens, 2 turtle doves and a partridge in a pear tree. Bum bum bum.
Children sleeping, snow is softly falling, dreams are calling like bells in the distance. We were dreamers not so long ago, but one by one we all had to grow up. When it seems the magic slipped away, we find it all again on Christmas Day. Believe in what your heart is saying, hear the melody that's playing. There's no time to waste, there's so much to celebrate. Believe in what you feel inside and give your dreams the wings to fly. You have everything you need if you just believe. Trains move quickly to the journey's end. trusting starlight to get where they need to be. When it seems that we have lost our way, we find ourselves again on Christmas Day. Believe in what your heart is saying, hear the melody that's playing. There's no time to waste, there's so much to celebrate. Believe in what you feel inside and give your dreams the wings to fly. You have everything you need if you just believe. If you just believe. If you just believe. If you just believe. Just believe. Just believe.
Have a holly jolly Christmas. It's the best time of the year. I don't know if there'll be snow, but have a cup of cheer. Have a holly jolly Christmas. And when you walk down the street, say hello to friends you know and everyone you meet. Ho, ho, the mistletoe hung where you can see. Somebody waits for you, kiss her once for me. Have a holly jolly Christmas, and in case you didn't hear, oh, by golly, have a holly jolly Christmas this year.
Have a holly jolly Christmas. It's the best time of the year.
Have a holly jolly Christmas. And when you walk down the street, say hello to friends you know and everyone you meet. Oh, ho, the mistletoe hung where you can see. Somebody waits for you, kiss her once for me. Have a holly jolly Christmas, and in case you didn't hear, oh, by golly, have a holly jolly Christmas this year.
It's the most wonderful time of the year, with the kids jingle belling and everyone telling you be of good cheer. It's the most wonderful time of the year. It's the happiest season of all. with those holiday greetings and gay happy meetings when friends come to call. It's the happiest season of all. There'll be parties for hosting, marshmallows for toasting, and caroling out in the snow. There'll be scary ghost stories and tales of the glories of Christmases long, long ago. It's the most wonderful time of the year. There'll be much mistletoeing and hearts will be glowing when loved ones are near. It's the most wonderful time of the There'll be scary ghost stories and tales of the glories of Christmases long, long ago. It's the most wonderful time of the year. There'll be much mistletoeing and hearts will be glowing when loved ones are near. It's the most wonderful time, yes, the most wonderful time, oh, the most wonderful time of the
Okay, y'all, we're going to get started with our virtual program. So, have everyone please be ready, Graham? Thank you all so very much.
Well, good morning. I would like to welcome everyone to the 20th Annual Staff Excellence Awards Breakfast. My name is Graham Duncan with Lander University's Office of University Relations and Publications, and I will be your MC this morning. At this time, I'd like to begin by introducing someone who has made a tremendous impact here on Lander University's campus and with our campus community. Please help me welcome our president, Dr. Richard Cosentino.
Good morning. I hope you're enjoying this fine breakfast that Aramark has made for us. Thank you, Aramark. I want to take a moment and thank our staff for their hard work, their dedication to our great institution. This event is yet another example of how we have had to adapt here at Lander University to this pandemic. This has disrupted the world, our country, our state, our city, and Lander. But yet Lander continues to do well. We continue to grow, we are hiring, and we are expanding our footprint. And this is due to you and your hard work and your dedication to our students. Lander University grew more this year than all other state universities combined. Think about that for a moment. We have grown larger than all state universities in South Carolina added up together. I want to congratulate our service award winners, our employees of the month, and those being recognized for your years of service. I promise to do this event again in the spring. Not the awards, but the fellowship. I know how everyone enjoys this, and it is a little sad that we're not here together, but we will be together in the spring. If conditions allow, we'll do it inside. Otherwise, we'll do it outside. And with that, I want to wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Thank you.
As many of you know, we have lost several members of our Lander family and our extended family this past year. In their memory, I would like to invite everyone to join me in a brief moment of silence. Thank you. This morning, we are here to celebrate you, the staff of Lander University. The President's Cabinet greatly appreciates everything each of you do to contribute to the success of Lander University. You have chosen to work here at Lander and continue to make a difference every day, whether it be helping to provide for our students' well-being, education, and environment, coaching our student athletes, assisting parents, helping to keep our alumni traditions strong and thriving, or assist our employees, you make a difference here at Lander. It does not matter how great or how small, you have made an impact at Lander. At this time, I would like to turn it over to Dr. Scott Jones, Provost and Vice President of Academic Affairs, to help us recognize our service awards. Dr. Jones.
I would like to recognize all staff and celebrate with the years of state service represented at Lander with this presentation.
And now for the moment you've all been waiting for, the time to introduce our Staff Excellence Award winners. I will invite the following members of Cabinet to come to the podium in the following order to announce this year's winners. We will start with Dr. Todd Gamble, followed by Dr. Scott Jones, followed by Brian Reese, then Dr. Crystal Rookard, and finally Dr. Boyd Yarbrough. Dr. Gamble.
Good morning, Bearcats. Our president led off this morning talking about the phenomenal growth that Lander University has experienced recently. Certainly a key component to that is the all-star, rock star group we have in admissions. It's my pleasure this morning to recognize one of those stars who's being celebrated today, and that's Kenneth Callahan. His nominator wrote, task-oriented, dedicated, knowledgeable, punctual. Detail-oriented and an extremely fast learner who constantly wants to learn more to improve his vast knowledge of admissions. He gives every task given his absolute all. Even though it was not his primary responsibility, he went above and beyond to learn how the processors in our office process the documents just so he could be helpful during our busy season and more knowledgeable about that part of the admissions process. No one even knew that he got here early to learn these things. He did it just because he wanted to improve his timeliness of his students being accepted by processing documents on his own while he was on the road traveling. He has a great memory and establishes strong relationships with prospective students. He truly loves this university and does a lot of things behind the scenes that get overlooked daily. He is willing to do anything and everything to help out his colleagues and is straightforward and honest in his approach to dealing with them and with students. When I got here last year, I got an opportunity to sit and talk with Kenneth. And first of all, you need to know, we have a lot of people who do hard things, hard work at Lander University. One of those hard tasks is sitting in a high school cafeteria at lunch trying to get the attention of 16 and 17-year-olds to come over and learn about college. It's brutal. It's like my dating scene in high school. Nobody wants to make eye contact. They want to keep moving past, ignore the guy at the table. But I could tell right away that Kenneth not only had the knowledge to sell Lander, but he had the enthusiasm and the passion for Lander University, and he is one of the reasons why we're experiencing the success we are, and I want to congratulate him, as I know you will as well. Thank you very much.
I would I'm happy to present the award to Donna Knight. We have many fantastic secretaries and administrative assistants throughout academic affairs, but Donna is a real star, and I just really am excited to be giving this award. The rest of this, I'm just going to actually use the words of the people that work with Donna every day and move on from there. So Donna serves as an administrative assistant for the College of Behavioral and Social Sciences. She's the only staff member for this academic unit that serves 530 students as majors, offers 1/3 of gen ed coursework for all students, and has community-oriented events throughout the year. In 2019-2020, the college proposed 3 new bachelor's degree programs that will enhance our offerings on campus at the University Center of Greenville and online. This involved a lot of paperwork for CHE and SAC-COC. This also relates to Donna assisting with 5 searches for faculty. She processed all the paperwork and assisted all the search committees. The college is committed to strong connections with the community. Donna has assisted with many programs and events that have served our campus and local citizens. She regularly works with outside speakers and guests, and all report how gracious and welcoming she is when they visit campus. In 2019-2020, this included 4 major events, including the resumption of the Jackson Lecture Series, 2 of which were featured on the front page of the Index Journal. In 2018-19, she assisted the dean with 2 major grants and more than 15 events. Faculty and students often report their appreciation for her fantastic work, and no matter who somebody is, whether they're a VIP or a first-time student who's trying to figure out where some faculty member's office is, she's always gracious and friendly. To all, Donna extends good cheer and graciousness. She is sacrificial in her time and work and routinely going above and beyond what is expected or obligatory just to ensure the task is completed or the event is a success. I could go on detailing Donna's outstanding service, professional competency, and helpful spirit, but let me sum it simply. Donna Knight is absolutely indispensable to the success of the College of Behavioral and Social Sciences. Donna Knight is truly deserving of the 2020 Staff Excellence Award.
Thank you. Before I get started, a quick joke. The Vice President for Enrollment, Vice President for Student Affairs, and the Vice President for Finance walk into a bar. No, I'm kidding. There's no joke. I'm just trying to lighten it up here a little bit, you know. So, Todd, I have no idea why you didn't get any dates, you know. So, but before I get going here, the person nominated in our area was Justin Berger, and selected amongst everybody throughout campus, and it's a very well-deserved honor. Justin is a timely, diligent, and hardworking individual. Just to name a few of his outstanding work-related characteristics. Most days you can find Justin in the office before 8 a.m. and often at the Jeff May Complex or Horn Arena after 5 p.m. He does not stop when the clock hits 40 hours. His work continues until the job is done and is likely Monday through Sunday with so many home events and athletic events that we host. The work that Justin does is oftentimes behind the scenes, but if Justin were not there, Lander sporting events could not be seen online, and our Lander Bearcat game day experience would be very different. Justin also serves on the staff senate as a way to improve the overall campus community for Lander University staff. Justin employs 10 to 15 student workers yearly, and those students learn valuable skills that they can use for years to come. I've been in athletics for over 30 years, and I have never, ever seen a better group of student workers than I've seen it at Lander. There's no question about it. And a lot of that has to do with Justin. Working with Justin is the type of experience that encourages you to be a better employee. He is someone that is approachable and will help you find a solution to your problem, even if he does not have anything to do with it. Within the Greenwood community, Justin also serves a member of Rotary, and I cannot think of anyone more deserving than Justin Berger for a Staff Excellence Award. You know, one other thing about Justin is every major event that we've hosted since I've been here, Justin has played a key role in that. Whether it's our big fundraiser each year, whether it's the Harlem Globetrotters that we hosted, the Clydesdales, our 2 giving days, Justin is a key person behind all that kind of stuff, the marketing behind it, the public relations behind it, and so forth. So he is a key member of my senior staff, and it's one of the reasons. There are many reasons why, but he is one of the key reasons why athletics has been so successful in the community. So Justin, job well done, and congratulations.
Good morning. Good morning. I don't have any jokes. So the person that was nominated for the Service Excellence Award is Jessica Partlow. She's looking very surprised back there. Jessica joined the Office of Human Resources in January of 2019 and has been a valued addition to the HR staff. She has continued to build valuable relationships with the many different partners across the university as she helps them with their recruiting and onboarding. She has also been heavily involved in many employee engagement activities such as the event today. She also helps coordinate and plan the Diversity Advisory Council activities and often assists me in my role as in the Office of General Counsel. She has also been heavily involved in other activities within HR, supportive activities to the Director of HR, London Thomas. She has participated in multiple career fairs representing Lander to prospective employees. Jessica is a self-starter. She takes the initiative to complete tasks She has an excellent work ethic. She is a very hardworking young lady. She works with supervisors to post job opportunities in an efficient and timely manner. She goes the extra mile to get the job done. She's an outstanding communicator. Her personality and enthusiasm for Lander is shown in every conversation she has and has made the Office of Human Resources a better place. She is a positive influence in everyone she works with, which is why we feel she should be nominated for the Staff Excellent Award. And just on a personal note, Jessica, you're incredible. You're just an awesome lady. Even last night, I was having an issue at the U-Haul truck trying to rent a truck. They didn't believe I was a person who had a valid ID. Can y'all believe that? And so I had to call someone to verify, to let them know that I am the person on the ID. And I called Jessica, and and so I really, really appreciate everything you do. You do so much for me behind the scenes. I can't thank you enough. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. My colleagues are so cerebral and so much more intellectual than I am. So my name is Boyd Yarbrough. I'm the Vice President of Student Affairs. And I'm choosing today to read a poem by the famous Clement Clarke Moore. You may not recognize that name. You may recognize parts of the poem, and forgive me for my lack of intellect and rhyming ability. 'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring except for Ebony Dindy. See how it flows nicely there? The stockings were hung by the chimney with care in hopes that COVID would no longer be there. The students were all nestled, all snug in their beds, while visions of A's and B's dancing in their heads. And the provost in his kerchief and the president in his cap had just settled down for a long winter's nap. Personally, I don't know what you sleep in. I chose to go with that. Blah, 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 meaning we're going to skip parts of the traditional poem. With the little case manager so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be Dindy. More rapid than eagles, her assistants it came, and she whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now students, now faculty, now staff and cabinet, on laggards, on delinquents, on leaders and athletes. To the top of the dean's list, to the top of the care team, now be successful, be successful, be successful all. Blah, 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 blah. She was honest and loyal, a right ethical old elf, and I laughed when I saw her in spite of myself. A wink of her eye and a tap, tap, tap of her hand soon gave me to say, I'll be damned. Forgive the language as well. She spoke not a word, but went straight to her work and filled all the needs, even those for a jerk. And laying her finger aside of her nose and giving a nod up the success ladder, she rose. She sprang to her sleigh, to the care team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard her exclaim ere she drove out of sight, success to all, and to all a good night. Please join me in congratulating Miss Ebony Dindy. Thank you.
And now we would like to recognize our past winners of the Employee of the Month award with this special presentation. Kenneth, Donna, Justin, Jessica, Ebony, and to all of our Employee of the Month winners, thank you for making Lander a wonderful place to work. It is a pleasure to work with you and to make Lander University a better place for our students, our faculty, staff, and alumni. At this time, I would like to share a special tribute put together by our Human Resources staff for our Lander University staff.
Hi folks, good to see you today. Fall is my favorite time of year. I love the cool air, I love the changing of the leaves, I love the warm afternoons, and I love the energy and vibrancy that happens on a college campus. And I just want to take a few moments today to thank you, the staff, who have done an amazing job through all of the COVID, all through the summer and into the fall to get us to the point where we are now. The police who have been here every day, the IT staff who have been here every day, the facilities folks who continue to make our campus beautiful and safe for all of our students, and the countless other folks who have just done an amazing job of taking care of our campus, taking care of our students, and keeping us all safe. I really appreciate that. A couple of quick stories for you. I have the privilege to talk to parents on a pretty regular basis, and virtually every time I talk with them, they share stories about the amazing experience that they've had here at Lander, the staff that have gone out of their way to accommodate them, to make them feel welcome, to make their sons and daughters feel safe on campus. And that's a tribute to the great work that you do. So on behalf of me, on behalf of the entire Division of Student Affairs, I want to thank you for all of your wonderful work. Thanks.
Bearcats, I want to thank you for the ways in which you have taken care of one another and taken care of our students. The fact that we're able to operate in a somewhat normal way following the pandemic and all of the changes that have faced our nation, our state, and certainly our campus is a testament to the ways in which you have worked to take care of this place. I am thrilled to represent Lander University, to talk about Lander University with families, with prospective students, and let them know about the special people on our faculty, on our staff, in our student body that make Lander University special. Thank you so much for what you do every day in a scary, frightening time to make sure that the Lander magic continues.
On behalf of the Office of Human Resources, we want to say thank you. Thank you for your dedication and your perseverance during these unprecedented times. Your commitment to the well-being and safety of our campus community has not gone unnoticed. Thank you for your Bearcat pride and your continuous effort to make Lander University an employer of choice. We value and appreciate you more than you could ever know.
Hello everyone. As all of you know, we're going through a very difficult time right now. Back in March, we were trying to go through some things and make sure we got everybody out of here safely. And I just want to take time right now to thank all of our staff members that stay on campus and help us be prepared for this upcoming semester we're in right now. So I want to thank all of you. You have done a great job. Campus was fairly empty. So again, thank you for your hard work. Thank you for getting this campus back on track. for our students, faculty, and staff as they return. Everything looks great. We're doing great. Let's just keep up the good work. So thank you.
I want to take a minute to say thank you to all of the staff here at Lander University for getting us through the spring shutdown with regard to the pandemic, helping all of our faculty and staff and students be successful through finishing out the spring semester, and then working over the summer to help get the campus ready for our students to return safely in the fall. Thank you to those who were here every day and who worked hard throughout that time. Thank you to those who worked at home and were able to be creative. I also want to thank those who could not work at home, but who voluntarily jumped into other departments to help out with the workload that they had on them while they were away from the office. Again, thank you so much, and it's because of you that we were able to have a successful opening, and we're strong. And now we're ready to weather whatever comes our way. Thanks again.
This concludes our 20th annual Staff Excellence Breakfast. Once again, thank you to all of our staff for making a difference here at Lander University. I would also like to thank Lander Dining Services for providing the delicious breakfast and the President's Cabinet for sponsoring our event. We hope everyone has a wonderful rest of the day and a wonderful and safe holiday season. Thank you.